Are you okay?
Those zombies totally pulled my underwear up my butt.
Sure, whatever you say. Whatever you say, James Gunn. Hey, we are back with more Halloween fun, and you can't get more fun than the Lollipop Chainsaw. So this is the RePOP remaster, and let's go, Juliet. All right, loading times. How are we doing? That was 5 seconds. So there's two modes that you can pick when you start this up: RePOP and original. And RePOP is basically just censored violence. Thankfully, any changes, any subtle gameplay changes that have improved the game, they're in both. So as far as I know, it's just been the violence. So I played the original game on the main channel a few years back, and I still had fun because I'll be honest, I played a shitload of this back in the day. Like, I was trying to get all the achievements. I was trying to get like every single costume. I think I wound up doing it. Oh yeah, speaking of costumes, we'll talk about that later, but a bunch of brand new costumes in this one. If I'm playing the Xbox Series X version, I have read from a few people that every version of the game has some type of unique issue. Audio is one of them. But to be fair, I remember the original game having lots of little tiny bugs. I was very... I don't know what the word is to say, entranced by this game when it came out, because it has problems. It has problems with pacing. Certain levels go on way too long. QTEs get kind of annoying, and I love me some QTEs. A thing that they've added in this that I was just seeing on the side there is like this combo meter. I've read things saying that they've changed it so that the higher the combo counter, the faster Juliet moves and attacks. Which is like, that sounds cool. Because she never felt very swift, because she has a chainsaw, and these chainsaw attacks have this certain, you can see it, right? There's certain flow to them. Lollipop Chainsaw just had this sort of flow to it where it wasn't like one game or another. It was something kind of unique, but not like the best in anything. What I would do is find the levels where it's really easy to grind and just grind out medals so I could buy all the costumes and like all the upgrades, because I wanted all the upgrades, because once you got all of the combat stuff, like, then you were good. But when you start off, your repertoire is not amazing. It's fine. You know, like a lot of action games kind of play like that, but you actually don't feel great. There's not this base level of competency. And I think they've made adjustments to this. I think they've made adjustments to how much things are to unlock. So the James Gunn script, I remember he talked about this when this game was new. He's just like, you just have to write so many words, and there's only so many words you can write given every single circumstance, and every single time zombies pop up, they have to keep saying stuff. And saying stuff. It's different than a movie script. I'm like, yeah, the hell yeah, that's very complete and completely accurate. Because there's certain scenes that I remember where it's like, okay, that was legitimately funny or touching or well acted. And then there's a lot of usually the in-game dialogue that's just, yes, butts and boobies and underwear. And it's the same thing a lot of the time. And I think that's hard for a game like this when everyone's talking. It's not like Devil May Cry where it's just cutscenes, right? It's like everyone's jabbering on and on. Things just get repetitive, leaning on the same things for like 10 hours, however long it takes to beat this. But so far, this is running well. This is pretty much what I remember. But this was so weird. This game started off as a full remake. They kept saying remake. And at some point, they probably was like, what the fuck? Dengari? I don't know this publisher / developer. They just got the rights to Lollipop back from WB and back from Marvelous or somebody. I forget the publisher in Japan of the original. Ooh. So this just made you invincible and made all your attacks basically one-hit kills. When they said we were not going to pay for certain songs because they're really expensive, because originally WB paid for them, I was like, yeah, no, that makes sense. Honestly, I'm fine with it. What I want to know is if we go to the shop, is Lollipop, is that still in it? They fucking cooked with that song. And some references I don't get. We have to deliver them eggs. What are you talking about, sir? But everything's running really well. It's just listen, the load times was my biggest thing. I remember being so annoyed by the load times in the original game. I'll always give the original developers of this game, Grasshopper, huge credit for going hard on Unreal 3 pretty early compared to a lot of Japanese developers. They put multiple games like this, Shadows of the Damned, Killer is Dead. Like, they went for it. I don't even care about it.
President is Warren G. Harding.
Weird Americans that know weird history. What does Warren G. Harding? How is that relevant or funny? I don't know. What was James Gunn thinking with that? There's got to be something. Let me know in the comments. And you want to get every single person, save them, because it tallies up to your point total, and you want your point total to be good, so you get good rewards, so you can lock all the costumes. And I think there's even more stuff with the costumes. I think there's even more customization.
Speed is for suckers.
Is that a dig at, like, Quentin Tarantino? Yeah, this guy gets super boned. It's just Homer getting brought up the canyon, just getting knocked into things. Yeah, that's a tragedy.
Oh no! He crashed over by the school and is probably dead.
These are weird calls from your weird family. Except for her older sister, I don't really care for any of Juliet's family members. They're all kind of weird. They're kind of funny, but not ha-ha funny. Shop-to-shop locations are rare. Let's see.
I wonder what they have.
Hell yeah, dog. Oh, lollipop. Oh, yeah. Awesome skills. Threads. Sexy American Casual. Sexy American Casual. Buddy costume. Weird crash helmet. There's the weird family members. Sexy seashell. Japanese maid. Sexy rider. Band girl. That's new. Clown. Yo. That's a redo of the DLC Japanese anime costumes. They had to get rid of them. Sassy schoolgirl as opposed to schoolgirl. Samurai. That one's new. Jeez, the overalls. China dress. Leather bodycon. Lovely waitress. Maid nurse. Pretty nurse. Kimono dress. And then just schoolgirl uniform. There was like, what was it called? Breasts of the Dead, High of the Dead, High School of the Dead. We're getting this. That text isn't like, it's not aligned inside the box, but that's fine. These are pretty low. Okay, well the platinums are high, but let's get some awesome skills. I don't even know. Whirling Dance of Chainsaw Death. 6 times to devastate enemies on all sides. Okay, so that's just extended power combo. I don't think anything else is 50 here. Alright, let's see it. Alright, it's that bit. It's pretty slow, but the power chainsaw is supposed to be really slow.
And this, and that, and this, and
Well,
that,
whoops.
and that,
Oh, did a full combo instead of just pressing X. Use this new chainsaw combo. See how it do. Ow, ow. Okay, it's not great. Holy shit, I'm almost dead. Hold up. Oh god, I forget what the button is to use lollipops. Because lollipop's a source of health. But that's just like drinking Baja Blast and be like, yo, geez, my cold is gone. It does not work. Liam tried it. D-pad. Yeah. Okay. Man, I remember this area right here. Right there. Yep. A special lollipop, of course. I don't know what makes it special. Zombies? I feel like zombies. The zombies! They try their best with zombie types to try to make, like, big heavies. Can I not get some sparking hunting, please? It's how you get the most medals in the game. There you go. Sparkle hunting. It said sparking hunting. That's incorrect. Sorry about that. Sorry, but what? Oh. What is that? I forgot, especially at the start of this game when you've not leveled up and stuff and just it's been a while since you played or never played. It's not super duper easy. Like, it looks pretty mashy, but it's not. Like, enemies just are able to power through a lot of your attacks if they start their attack string before you. Like, you don't get a lot of invincibility on things. Except for when you're invincible, of course. Hey, what's... Oh, this. I forgot. There's just stink zombies. They have weird diseases. I don't know. Zombies with health bars above their heads are more aggressive and harder to kill. Yeah, they're just mini-bosses. You know, mini-boss Jerry. Because these guys, I do remember, you just need to get one clean hit on them. And it's totally worth popping Chainsaw Death, or whatever this is called. Michael Rosenbaum does his absolute best in this role, despite how insane it is.
Oh, please.
Obviously. Man, I love seeing clips of that podcast that he does. It's always pretty interesting. There he is. There's Nick. Oh, no! Don't get bit, Nick. I don't know why you'd put your hands in front of a zombie's mouth, but okay, you do you.
Are you okay, Juliet?
Yes, Are you?
I always remember how her hair wigs out in almost every cutscene at least once. Ponytails do their own thing, you know? Pigtails.
Just a little bit.
They have a life of their
I don't know
own.
what that means. What does that mean?
His face was always modeled kind of weird.
I feel it in me.
They spent all their face
become one, huh?
budget on Juliet.
I know it's stupid. We just started getting serious, but
Going steady.
I wanted you to know. I know I've never said it or anything, but I
Give her a promise ring quickly before you're dead.
love you.
Ugh, bleh. Oh, if there only was one way to save him, but there's not.
No. There's something we can try.
Hell
It's the only
no!
chance we have to
It
save
ain't
you.
over till it's over.
What the fuck?
I love how he wasn't even dead.
I love you too, baby.
Alright, so that was fun. We have to go to Juliet's room. This is... The fact that I still have to do this, I really wish you could just switch costumes in the options. So you can only switch costumes when you've completed... if you want all your progress saved, that's how I remember it working.
Am I okay?
Yeah. Basically.
I feel okay. I feel good. Juliet, I'm not a zombie.
I wish they didn't telegraph this gag a bit more than they did. If she didn't rev her chainsaw in the last cutscene, this could at least be like somewhat of a funny reveal.
My fucking body! How am I still alive? How am I still
Good question.
without a fucking thorax?
I performed a magical ritual on your head.
Like one of those, like those rituals that those Winchester boys do. I love how it's like Rock Howard's logo on the back. It says San Romero, but it's the same star with the wings.
There's some stuff I didn't tell you before.
Ooh, stuff. Like
I didn't
what?
want you to think I was weird.
Yeah.
I'm kind of...
My wife still doesn't know that I'm weird. I'm hiding it.
Juliet?
We should probably do something. That's perfect. We need that right now. I still understand how his head's attached. It's just kind of wiggling on her ass. And that's kind of it. All right, here we go.
Oh, come on.
I like this costume.
What the fuck is going on here? Hey, this is
That fits her quite well, actually.
Pick up some antacids later.
Because there was like a goth costume as well. There's like a pre-order bonus goth costume. There's the Ash from Evil Dead one. I get how that's like not available or they don't want to re-up it. There was a couple, like a Rockabilly one. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. And I think they're, oh my god, they're pre-order exclusives based on the retailer. Remember that shit? I think I like eBayed someone's code like from them. Someone was selling like their on eBay like their code from like whatever Best Buy or something. And I was like, nah, shit, I want that because I wasn't gonna buy the game twice. God, I'm so glad that that's totally gone. And that is gone, right? As far as I remember, like up to oh my god, up to a point, this was Grasshopper's most successful game by far. Like, it sold like half a million copies, like 1.5 million copies, something like that. Mr. Fitzgibbon! And up until, I think, Let It Die came out,
That's royally
which sold more
effed up.
copies. I don't know how much money they made on it since it was free, but I have to imagine that lasted long enough that was a success. But up until, like, this was more successful than Shadows of the Damned, than No More Heroes 1 and 2, Killer 7, all this other shit. Honestly, playing this again, I don't think they could have remade this. Like, a full remake, like RE2 style remake, I just think that's weird to do for a game like this. It's not like it's some, you know, mega classic like RE2 or Demon Souls or Metal Gear Solid 3. A remaster, that's probably correct to do. That's what I would have done, honestly. I'm not feeling too much, like, difference in the combat.
After school.
Like, I'm getting those combo thresholds, but I don't feel like it's much faster. All right, let's try here first. We gotta save all the kids.
I need help.
School puns. Not even puns. They're like anecdotes. They're just mentioning things in the school. Oh, this is important for anyone who remembers that plays this game or doesn't remember. Once you saved a person, you always have to physically walk up to them for them to give you, like, the monetary reward of the medals.
Hey, it's Mr. Fitzgibbon again.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just love Mr. Fitzgibbon. There's just something about him. Mr. Fitzgibbon, always a problem. Might pop invincibility, but I need, like, a star from killing a zombie. Like these. There you go. There we go. Cut Mr. Fitzgibbon down to size. But between saving every, you know, NPC, killing all the special zombies, and getting all the special lollipops, there's like a lot to collect. There's mini tasks to do, which keeps things kind of somewhat interesting throughout. I read even more changes that the developer / publisher of this institute. I can't remember a lot of them, but there was a lot. Like the Shadows of the Damned remaster, which Grasshopper did put out and worked on. That has a few things, new costumes and a new game plus mode, but that's it. Like they said, we kept everything. And I remember that game having issues with unlocking new moves and stats. Like it was a grind to get those. Like the costumes for this, fine. That can be a grind, but the actual getting of moves, it's not too bad. And Shadows of the Damned, I felt it needed some rebalancing there, and they're not doing much, which is fine. It is that game is going to be less expensive than this. I think the Shadows of the Damned remaster is like $20, and this was like $40, $49, maybe. God, I hate doing these things. Huh?
Whoa.
This is happening automatically. I'm not even pressing the buttons. I think that was a change. They said like there's an option to turn all QTEs off so that they go automatically. So that's good. That's what was happening before. Like I was pressing the buttons, but nothing was happening. But then they got pressed anyway. I just thought it was like a delay. AXX. So this is another pet peeve of mine. You show a picture of the move. I'd like to see a little movie. Or a better animated illustration. I don't like buying new moves and not really seeing how they work. So that one's really good. And what's the other one? Yeah, that's the one. Because it chops all zombies off at the knees, and then everyone's like on the ground. Let's see. Oh, stupid Nick tokens. I pressed that too fast. I think I wasted it. Whatever. I ate the Nick stuff anyway. Alright, stop. Alright, so yeah, gotta walk up this guy. You're late, Juliet. Shut up! How dare you! What the hell? Alright, let's try this. Hold on. Oh! Alright, everyone's on the ground. This is perfect. Yeah. 9. 3 zombies. Yeah, you can do something like crazy, like 7 zombies in a row. It gets you so much shit. Oh, nice. This main mechanic, the sparkle hunting, that's kind of what I really, really enjoyed about the first game. It just felt really good to get those.
Thanks a lot. What's the deal,
Oh
dude?
god, there's a cop. Let's get to fighting this cop. Ryu! Yeah, that move. Like, he's almost dead. Ah, shit. Come on. Oh, Matt, you killed the zombie cop. It was a zombie? Yeah, see, I don't even have to do this. Cool. I think the option is off by default. Sorry, the automatic QTs are on by default. But I thought I saw something about it in the options earlier. Oh god, the bomb ones.
Before they explode.
Is the whole thing.
How was that fun?
I think half the game's like later little missions revolve around stopping explosive zombies. It's a lot. Now I drive the school bus.
What the heck is this?
Like, Nick is never looking at anything, so all of his jokes is like, what's happening? At the end of the day, there's just something about this game that is so video games that it's just, you know, somewhat refreshing to play nowadays, because there's very few games like this, because it doesn't have crafting or open world survival elements or roguelike stuff, and I don't mind roguelike stuff, obviously. But when almost every game that gets released on Steam every single day is kind of deck building, etc., etc., I am happy for Lollipop Chainsaw still being a thing. Are you okay?
Those zombies totally pulled my underwear up my butt.
Sure, whatever you say. Whatever you say, James Gunn. Speaking of the people that worked on this, I don't think Suda51 did much on this at all. It might have been a producer. He didn't direct it. I don't think he wrote it. It was kind of just like, yeah, this is another game that my team is putting out, and he was focused on other things at the time. Shadows of the Dam, most likely. You always tend to forget that. It's anything that involves killers and assassins is a Suda thing. Now, Juliet's a zombie hunter, I know, but I guess that counts as a killer. But all these people she's killing are undead. Okay. Zombie love is complicated. Oh shit, I forgot! She's dancing like a stripper. Somebody come and get her. I love the 20 zombies. Like, no, I got this. Oh.
I got video. I'm gonna post this shit on YouTube.
YouTube, that's crazy. I hear that's a platform that's up and coming. Oh, here we go. This bit. I wonder if this is gonna be automated. Because this, you get like a huge bonus if you jump on every single zombie at least once.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
I remember sometimes she'll say, "You're already dead," which is obviously my favorite.
You're already dead.
But if it bleeds, I can kill it. I'll also accept that. What? Oh, no, bad.
We need
Escape! Escape! Yeah. Ooh, perfect timing. 378. We can get a new costume, perhaps.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, I'm not going to show you guys which one I'm going to decide. We'll change it later, okay? Okay, I've made a purchase, but first I still have some to spend. Mystical dumbbells that tone and shape. Just got to keep it tight. Wait, maybe one more move. I have 118. Butt attack. You're a flying peach it. Let's flying peach it. Mace Madden, the master of the flying peach. Oh, get fucked. Hey, zombies. Who would have known? Oh, that was pretty good. So the other thing, the game tells you about this, but what you want to do is do the pom-pom attacks with your hands, and that makes the zombies groggy. And when they're groggy and they have... Ooh, when they're groggy and they have... wow! They have the stars above their heads. That's when they're susceptible to a decapitation. Alright, let's just clear them out. I feel like there's another wave that's coming right after this, so...
Again and again.
Oh,
The door.
actually, this is well timed. Just get rid of this Does he even have a name? Oh, this guy.
Sensei!
Ah, Juliet. One moment, please.
That's a pretty cool super. That's a pretty cool super art.
Hey, that side.
You can only talk to Nick like this if I do this.
Morikawa Sensei is the most amazing veteran zombie hunter ever.
Ah, correct.
Like, why does Nick have a tie? He didn't have a tie in real life. He was wearing a varsity jacket. Oh wait, here's all the story stuff.
Trouble. My research tells me that something has gone wrong on a cosmic scale.
That's a massive
Really?
bummer.
There are dimensional walls between each. Using a combination of black magic and
A multiverse story, you say?
Between Earth and Rotten World.
Fresh.
Gases of Rotten World seeped into our world.
Yeah, just stinky gases from the land of the dead. That's all it takes.
Gases, which transform them into the undead. All we can do is
That's a really weird picture of Nick. He doesn't look anything like that. Who's that? Oh, this bit. My favorite stage in this game is the farm stage. I think that one just has the most shit going on. It's the best place to grind. Has lots of silly stuff happening. Oh my god. Jeez. I am surrounded. Hold on a sec. There you go. Yeah, the spin move, I forget about it because it's a very specific... It's a very specific tap. Button combo. For the costumes, it's mostly platinum medals, right? So you always want to get a place that has the most zombies, and like the farm country level has like the biggest open fields with the most zombies coming at you. So you just do multiple decapitation attacks, and then you keep doing. Oh my god, this goes on forever.
Do not let the fire zombies touch the dynamite.
And unfortunately, it's like the third stage. I don't know if we'll be playing that much. But yeah, it's the best stage, I think, in the game. It's the mommy zombies. What's the deal? Who's doing this? I gotta get out of here. I'm out of here. Good luck, losers. Oh yeah, it's the boss, the emo guy. What's this guy's name? I think this guy's name is like Goose.
School with us.
He's the one planning to open the gate between
Stork.
here and Rotten World. I have to stop him.
Oh man.
It looks like Jack Skellington and like the Saw puppet
This world,
combined.
this society made my life a hell. Well, now everyone is gonna
Yeah, you see him. What's his name?
forever.
Swan, not Goose.
Why did you do this to my school?
What? You didn't have time to clean out your locker, Juliet?
I didn't.
I invoke your dark forces. into
Oh
clearing
yeah, he
myself.
like summons all the
God
bosses.
of
I
this
completely
realm.
forgot about this
Upon his
cutscene.
presence, may your
Because when I was
ritual
replaying this
commence, and
game,
may the
right, when I
dark
played it the
prepares
most, I
appear.
skipped through every cutscene after you've watched it like once or whatever. So I think I always skip it, because you skip it, you get to the next section, you get to the results screen, etc., etc. My sacrifice. Oh yeah, the hippie, like Janis Joplin zombie boss. The Viking guy! He was a really cool fight.
I'm your new master.
What's weird is that she's a zombie hunter, but this is like the first big epic thing that's ever involved zombies. Like, he's invoking this giant smelly spell that turns everyone into zombies. So how are zombies being created outside of this magical spell? It's one thing if they just trained her. Oh, jeez. This guy. Wow. Yeah, I get thrown to this junkyard. Yeah, certain boss fights in this game are fun and others are a chore. And I remember this one always being a chore. Most of them aren't a patch on like No More Heroes, say. Bunk Rock Zombie Zed.
What kind of whack job waterboards Chip and Dale? That makes
That is such a James Gunn line. Sometimes I'll forget the fact that James Gunn wrote the first 2 Scooby-Doo live-action movies. Because in my mind it just goes like Slither the movie Super, and then it just goes straight to Guardians of the Galaxy. And then that's it. But you got the Scooby-Doo movies were a building block of his entire filmography. Let's get rid of this dude. Give him a splitting headache. Hey.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
You think that hurts?
It's very
me?
No More
I
Heroes.
just jizzed a little.
Of course you did, sir. Might want to look into that. These stacks of stereo equipment. You gotta pay a road crew to move these all the time. It's a huge hassle. You have to get rid of every single one too. Last one. Can we stop this nonsense? I will not stop. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm backflipping at the last second. Oh, what? Was that supposed to happen? For a Def Jam. Remember, someone reminded me on Twitter that Def Jam completely scammed us out of getting 1 million followers on Twitter and then didn't release or give any news about a new Def Jam game, and I'm still pissed. I'm just saying. Finish him. Oh.
Oh, that one actually hurt a little, bitch.
Okay. Had to do it all over again, essentially. Jesus. Alright, here we go. Gotta stop shooting A's at me. This isn't even a AAA game. It's AA. It's 1 A and a half, maybe. It's like we just sliced him in half at first, and then he's like, that doesn't hurt. So I sliced him in half, and again, he's like, that hurt a bit.
This really hurts, man.
This is a lot like fighting death metal.
Juliet, you did.
Oh, you're not dead. Look at this. What do you think of it? It's a map of the game. The Fulci Fun Center. O'Bannon Farm. O'Bannon Farm is my level. I love that level a lot.
Sensei!
Mr. Morikawa.
So God gives his hardest fights to his strongest soldiers, and Morikawa was absolutely one of them.
Humans must die,
What?
as I must now too.
Ah.
No! Don't leave!
Happy birthday, Juliet.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Everyone always makes sure to give Juliet a present because thankfully she's turning 18 today. Make sure to emphasize that a lot throughout the game. When you're a ghost, you gotta go into the ghost elevator to go to the pearly gates. Hell yeah! Give a big thumbs up. Chainsaw Dash.
Oh my gosh! Thanks, Sensei!
We gotta switch up costumes. We gotta switch up costumes next stage. All right, let's do this.
Just being ahead.
There's a lot of things about being ahead.
I don't want to be a fashion accessory, Juliet. This
Well,
is my life.
it's too late for that.
Is that rain?
Uh-oh.
Rain and blood. I remember this fight being super epic and kind of fun. He's bringing forth the blood ocean. And the most terrifying boss fight of all. Nothing. Brutal. Whoa, let's go. Yo.
Giant floating Viking ship is
Honk honk.
Another dark purveyor.
I wish he had the big red floppy
It's my big
clown
sister,
shoes. Cordelia.
Who?
My big sister, Cordelia. She's a zombie hunter, too.
Really?
Hey! Cordelia! Can you hear me?
I think she gives us an upgrade too.
What's up, Juliet?
Cordelia. Amazing. You know what else is amazing? The fact that I'm never gonna beat these purveyor of the Clussy allegations. Because we got mad Clussy up here. That about sums it up on Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP. I do feel that there's some things that could have been improved upon even more. And its price is still a little jam. Let me know what you thought about in the comments below. If you'd like to see more at some point in time, Maybe we could do a Crime Tina critiques on all the costumes. I think that was, woo, Crime Tina. She would be fanning herself with some of the choices here. So until then, keep it locked on the Flophouse for more zombies slashing fun.